Hello, viewers. Welcome to this episode of Grid Autosport. And today we'll be on running Brands Hatch GP circuit. Thankfully, it's a time attack, so I don't really have to worry about other drivers on the track. I just need to focus on the track and hit my braking points. Make sure to carry as much speed through the corners as I can and win this because I am an absolute boss. Sort of. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just the first corner. You can see the first place. I can't even try to pretend like I can pronounce that name. That guy is not my mate. He just disappears off into the distance, and I'm facing off pretty much against myself in this race. Because third place, Sadak. Sadak ain't got nothing on us. He's doing his own thing. He's probably building sandcastles somewhere. Well, at first I thought maybe I had some chance at catching. Let me just try. If this is your name, I absolutely apologize for murdering it, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's exactly his name. Either he's just as bad as I am, or today's just not his day, because he's not disappearing as quickly as I imagined he would. But then again, he's technically off the map, so that counts as disappearing. Now, coming to the final corner of Brands Hatch, and he's just gone now. He's definitely away. And the lead isn't really as bad as it looks. It's like 5 seconds gap, but still 5 seconds in racing time is like 700 years. But unlike the first lap, I seem to have, figured out where is left and where is right. Still 5 seconds behind, but now that's a purple Ooh. So like basically, if I keep that time up, I might come first. So 5 seconds off the clock. Let's see by the next time they notify us. I wonder how much closer I've gotten. Because it seems like I'm having a really solid lap. Still 5 seconds. Jeez. Oh no, it's down to 4. Okay, we're catching up to. Sometimes it looks a little bit boring because it's either you're in a really dense pack, and not necessarily dense, but as dense as this game gets, which is like 6 people. But sometimes it's either you're in a dense pack or it's just you off by yourself, pretty much having a practice run. And this being a time attack event, it kind of makes sense. But then I think it would be a bit more fun if I could, be more involved with the people in the race. So now I'm down to, I'm actually in the lead now. At 129, so I'm holding the fastest lap right now because that's how time attack events work. I mean, you set the fastest lap and whoever can beat that lap within the amount of laps allocated to you wins. So at this current moment in time, I'm still ahead. And I'm pretty sure it's just a brief moment because there's a red already. So by the next checkpoint, he's gonna go back to the lead. Sucks, but it's what it is. Yeah, that is not going to help my career at all. But it's the first race of the season, if there was a season. That's another thing. I wish there was more than just these quick events. Like something you could, participate in, and well, that would be nice to have like championships and tournaments. But then again, These servers can be so unstable sometimes, it's unbelievable. And the first round is, is already done. So we've got, 53 seconds to make it today. And we're already at the final corner, so clearly we're not going to do the walk of shame today. But still, it is kind of terrible that, you're this far behind. And that's it for race 1. Horrible, horrible. I mean, the fastest times are almost the same, but we still got ahead. So now we're moving on to Spa. It's one of my favorite tracks in the game. Great Autosport, in case I forgot to mention it earlier, for Android. Open wheel is like my least favorite category, even though it says I have 62. Don't listen to them, they lie. That happened because I was playing against a bunch of people that didn't know how to play. So let's see how it goes with a bunch of other people that supposedly know how to play. I mean, these two with the Intel livery, I already have my eyes set on them. I have no idea who they are, but we'll find out shortly. So Jarvi Garcia, Bruce, Brucifer, player 1. Okay, so clearly Dawn 2001 and Jarvi Garcia, I think. Yeah, both of them are in the Intel livery, so those are the two I had to watch out for. I usually judge players by, people that take the time to change the cars or change the liveries. So if you're new to the game, you wouldn't even think about changing those things. So I don't classify people as I classify the people that use the default anything as absolute noobs. No disrespect to noobs, it's just sometimes try something else. Now surprisingly, this is more of a decent lobby than I expected it to be, because as you can see on the map on the left side, it's pretty evenly spread out. I mean, no one is too far ahead, no one is too far behind, although whoever is in that's Brucifer seems to have forgotten where his gas pedal is, so he's bringing up the rear while I'm trying as hard as I can to go past gone past Javi Garcia. And now I'm in the lead, trying to hold that on, because something about racing games and myself that I don't understand is whenever I'm in the lead, something tells me, hey, what do you need the gas pedal for? Just relax. Let the car drive itself. But that never really happens. And I get really nervous because I'm trying to not miss my braking points and my corner points, which I almost always do. But you can see Jarvi is right on my tailpipe. He's not trying to let this wind get past him, even by chance. He wants this, you can tell. That arrow is the most distracting thing ever, but we're still in the lead and he's still behind us. Player 1 is somewhere far off in the distance. Donny 2001 doesn't even exist. And there goes the lead. Javi Garcia is taking the lead again, and down. That is my least favorite corner, coming on the reverse of Spa. It's just terrible. So I usually forget it's there and fly right into the barrier. So we're back in the lead, and Javi must not like me very much right now, because I get in the lead and for some odd reason he just slingshots right past me. And as far as I can tell, there is no slipstream in this game because, well, everyone is a ghost, so it'd be weird if you could slipstream off a ghost. But now for some odd reason he's just flying, like he's gone, and I keep missing my shifting. No matter how hard I try, I keep shifting just like a tad bit too late, and I hit the red line. Track position is terrible, but his is worse, so no problem. but still somehow he just finds his way back into the lead every time. I feel like I have the better track position, but then he just right by. But I'm definitely enjoying this. This is one of like the better races I've had on Grid Autosport because there's some competition. It's not just a round one start and finish. There is some competition here, although I completely bottle it on that corner. And I don't even like how did that just happen? Oh well. Moving on. We're still in second. That isn't bad. I mean, second place isn't the worst thing on the planet. But the first would have been nicer though. Javi off the track, trying to mow the lawn for us. So I take the opportunity to speed right past him. More than one corner and still in the lead. That is, ladies and gentlemen, give me a round of applause. What? Still going. And now a neck and neck. He's basically up. There he goes in first place now. Not anymore, but I have a feeling that's going to fix itself very soon. It's like just can't seem to stay in the lead for more than 10 seconds in this race apparently. And right into the barrier. And this is even the worst case scenario because player one wasn't even on the map, but for some odd reason he's now in second. How does that even work? This dude wasn't even on the map and now he's contending for second place, maybe even first if he can keep this pace up. Let's see. Absolutely flogging this car right now, but there is no nitro, there is no vibranium tech, so therefore I'll just have to do this old-fashioned way. This is frustrating. I should be battling for first, but now I'm trying to fight for second. And someone seems to have forgotten what direction the track is going because that guy was going the wrong way. But that's his problem. So close. Come on. I think we're both, he's struggling because he's under tension, I think. And I'm making mistakes because I'm desperately trying to catch up and overtake him. And it seems like Javi Garcia has had quite a rough... Oh. Goodbye, my friend. It was nice knowing you. Down Radion again for the third time, back into second place. Javi's just gone. Okay, no, he's not. It's right there, actually. So this race is still on. One lap to go, and still chasing down Javi Garcia. It's way ahead, but we'll see if we can catch up. So just speed this up for a second. Almost lost control there. We'll just speed this up and see if we're gonna catch up with Javi. It looks very unlikely because, like I said, he's off the map. And he's back on it, getting closer, but I can only hope that he just absolutely bins it, sends it right into the barrier or probably off the track entirely, maybe off to the next town. But that's very unlikely considering how consistent he's been. So we just have to wait and see if if anything happens. You're really close to the final corner now. Any tricks I have to pull, I better pull it off now, or else I better just sit this one out. So close, so close. You can almost see him just down there, and he's gone. Definitely gone. And there you have it. Second place. Like, you see, just 1 second behind on the, less than a second behind on the fastest lap. Now, third race, this was a mistake if you ask me. I should have just called it quits and gone to bed. But this race, I guess some things just have to happen so you can learn certain lessons. For example, don't ever drive the Pagani Huayra, or however I pronounce the bloody car. It's the worst car in the entire game, maybe in the entire world. That's one. Just in case you plan on playing a drinking game with the amount of times I wall tap, just know you're going to die of alcohol poisoning, so don't even try. This car has some sort of magnetic feature that attracts walls to it, so let's just see how many times I managed to tap these walls. So far it's just once. Oops. Almost twice there. I think the guy in front lost some weight. Left some of his car on the track. Did I mention that I don't like this car at all? Don't like the way it handles. Oops, that's 3. Do not like the way it handles. Don't like the way it sounds. That's 4. Someone just completely died. But that's his problem. I'm trying not to join him in the shadow round. Okay. I was so sure that was going to be a death. But so far, that's number 5. You know what, I'm just going to stop counting because I feel like I'm going to count this entire race. So I think this is my first time on this variation of the Dubai track. I expertly land that recovery. My first time on this track, and I'm not sure, or at least this variant of the track, I'm not sure I like it very much. I like the shorter version. Has a nicer flow to it, and maybe it's just this car. I really don't like this car. So just one lap down, and I'm really not enjoying this race. Definitely not enjoying this race. Cannot seem to stay away from the walls. And I know it says I'm in 4th place, but it feels like I'm in last place. Because for once I'm in a really good lobby where, as you can see on the map, it's pretty even. No one is absolutely dominating everyone. Except that on this one occasion I decided to choose the worst car on the planet and slide into every wall I can find. You know, we're just going to pretend like 5th place, Fuka de Praia. Yet another. Almost made the recovery that time, but overcompensated and ended up in the barrier. And now everyone is just gone, so it's me, myself, and I way back here. Because like we're saying, Fuka de Praia is most likely there. He's on the other side of the map, just about to get lapped by everyone else. And one thing I've noticed about this game, once you get lapped, just quit. Because that's what everyone does. Once they just get lapped, that's the end of the race as long as they're concerned. So something tells me by the time the group ahead goes past 5th place, I will become last because he's going to quit. But that hasn't happened yet, and I'm crashing, running into every wall I can find. So everyone has gone past Fuka de Praia. Whatever. Everyone has gone past him now, and he's still playing. I mean, kudos to him. but I'm pretty sure at some point, and he's gone. He Foka the Prior has left the lobby, so I'm effectively last place, right under an Indian flute. I mean, an Indian flute can drive a car better than me. What does that say? That's horrible. That's absolutely terrible. I should never drive this car again. This car should not even be in this game. Oh, I guess the Indian flute can drive because now he's up to second place and they're all off the map. I can't see anyone anymore. Okay, someone just peeked in to say hi, but he's gone again. And I'm still here colliding with every wall I can find. Maybe eventually I'll get tired of running into walls and just drive slowly and calmly try to figure out this track. But no, of course not. We must rip every ounce of power we can out of this car and into another barrier. This is not a good race. This has not been a good race. I can feel the frustration coming from the Pagani team, just wondering why did they ever let me touch their car? Well, in my defense, I'm a really good driver. This car just really sucks. Emphasis on the sucks. And look at that. And they're done. And into the wall, yet. Seems like I'm the one losing weight today. Oh my days. Thankfully, this won't be one of the most embarrassing races where I don't finish. I must finish every race. That was absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. I hope I never have to drive on this track with this car ever again. Thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next episode.